Brooks 9 Ball 2021. A poem. In 2021 in central England, a 9-ball pool competition was held between British university students, over 100 vying to bring back gold. Through wind and rain and finally some snow fell, 4 days of action under shelter at a Mercure hotel. Leeds third team, a flat tyre 5 minutes into the trip, to a change of driver unregistered by the LUU. Finding their way to Telford and beyond, leaping through to the trophy final. Edge Hill, where's that? Ordering drinks in the university colours at Weathers to put themselves on the map. The captain, wanting to belong in his own team, tried to receive an Amazon. Standing by their Liverpool neighbours, playfully getting strangled, turned into a stripping away of the opening night's events. But not before St Andrews, English player found rest, sleeping under table 12, well rested to perform the following day. Bristol, with wooden horned instrument at hand, had the flyer tournament winner and a place in the final over Lancaster. Jan flew out and even Wissett at the hands of Ryan Cleves, but not in the team final. De Oliveira, McDermott and Kruger are used to winning now. The badly polished Brooks trophy is theirs. A good fight through for Bristol and a well-earned rest, but on the train a cooking spatula sticks on to a sleeping person so easily. In singles, Leeds' main man narrowly missed a goldie and left it on, but pulled through against University of Warwick's Matthew and Scum. So set up the final, and Mike had many a good frame, but this Hong Kong-born Yan from Manmet has a strong game. Liverpool John Moores 1 or 2 had hardly picked up a cue before, bowed out only in a quarter-final against Lancaster and the Wall. There was many more a story, I'll name just a few, and others can too. 5-minute warnings, magic rack fouls, feisty taking ownership of the glide table after hours. Object balls being used as cue balls to a reprimand. Black Friday deals being rustled around in pockets deemed unsportsmanlike by a Leeds captain. In total, 4 whole days of pool. Imagine that, I dare you. (2024). Right, that was my attempt to make this podcast quite Christmassy by talking about a pool tournament, a university pool tournament that I played in that happened in December. So, right, the reality is we are in 2024, even though this is the Christmas 2023 podcast. So we'll be wishing you a happy Christmas for 2023, which you've already had at the end. But I'd like to introduce who I've got with me today. I've got, put your underpants back on, it's Nicholas, the Sergeant Alan. How's it going?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Thank you very much.
Very well indeed.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't say Nick Allen. I said Nicholas Allen. Now I have to introduce Alan separately. We've got the self-proclaimed professor of pool, Alan Kavanagh. How's it going?
Woohoo.
The mad dog
Going
himself.
Gold,
That's fantastic. Right, we'll get going. It's been quite eventful since the last Christmas podcast, so we've got lots to talk about. We'll recap on what's been happening over the course of the episode, mainly about Thursday League pool. Wouldn't you agree, Nick? That's been where most of the action is. Right, pictures here. Keeps going on and off. Right, staying now. Yeah, so some recent footage, Al, right? It's a long yellow there. That's Mike Jackson. Yeah, there's an apology. The last Christmas podcast had an extra which we did a commentary on, and Mike Jackson was playing Dave Dean, and we didn't see the final frame, and I said that Dave Dean won that frame, but he didn't. Mike Jackson won that frame, and it was fourth. This was week 5 of Teppid 2011, and Mike Jackson beat Dave Dean 4-3. So this is when they met again in week 10. It's Dave Dean versus Mike Jackson, first to 4. So Nick, do you know any of these players at all?
Mike, correct me along. Mike Jackson's your dad, is he?
You're right there. Yeah.
And David Dean, did he play it with us at the beginning of the new team I set up? Am I wrong? Andy?
Yes, you remember all about Dave Dean. He's very popular
Yes.
in the British Legion. Probably not.
Yeah,
But...
so I'm hoping your dad wins.
Okay, so we've got a supporter there. So, yeah, Teppid 2011 went on from Teppid 2010. We'll see some extras. If you go to the information section on this video, you'll see a couple of matches from Teppid 2010. But the idea of Teppid was to give us singles competition, basically. And Teppid 2011 worked in a big league. Well, there was about six of us in. And then it went down to a semis and a final. And we did a plate as well. Yeah, nice safety there. Would that get your approval, Al?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
A good safety indeed.
He's just managed to sneak a little red into the corner there, though, Dave. Yes. So yeah, when Dave Dean played 3 games for the Upton Legion team last season, then he soon left and went to play at Foxes. It's a nice red. The team we were playing for, Nick, it carried on, didn't it? And,
Yes, it did.
And came about 3rd and didn't get promoted.
No, not that season, no.
The next season, I didn't turn up very much. I turned up a bit in the first 5 or 6 games, and then I believe your team
We
did.
won the league!
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, tell us a bit about that.
Well, a lot of players from when we started all left, and then other players came in who happened to be a lot better players, and a more better atmosphere, you know what I mean. Everybody, a few of them were nephew, uncle, dad, and granddad from the all same family.
Yes.
All happened to be good pool players who actually all play snooker as well.
Well, that's not a bad thing, playing a bit of snooker and all.
Yes.
But yeah, Matt Bolton, wasn't it? Robbie Williams, not the musician, and an aunt, Arthur. Yeah, they were all very good in the end, and as well as Andy Connolly and Marco. Sorry, yeah, Max was okay, and Marco was the quite a good player when he needed to get down and do the business. And yeah, your second promotion from the Chester Second Division, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so then we can go on from what happened after that. You started the next season in the league above.
Yeah. There was a bit of a falling out. Some people wanted to stay at the Legion, including myself, and some people wanted to move to the bridging. As everybody knows on here, the bridging never stays open longer than 5 seconds. I don't know why you'd want to go there.
Ah, yeah. So the idea that they've finally got that black here. No, he's put the white as well. So that's 1-0 Mike Jackson. So far, so good for you, Nick.
Yes.
He putted his last balls quite well, but then completely didn't leave himself a shot on the black, and it just didn't work out for him. So.
And the Legion now have asked me to try and get a new team for next season.
Yeah, we're going a little bit ahead there, aren't we? Yeah, I mean, unbeknownst to myself, you transferred because you wanted to stay. The others went to the Bridge Inn. You came to the other team, the Legion Apes, which I'm sure Al knows the captain of that team. And then, next thing we know, me and Ronnie are turning up and playing down at the Edgerton for you.
Yeah.
And that was a few weeks ago, and yeah, it's been a bit topsy-turvy, hasn't it, for the last couple of weeks, but I think it's working out quite well, hopefully. All is well that ends well. and there's also a player which has been linked with the team very recently.
Yes, I believe that's Big Al here.
Indeed so. Thank you for the invitation for whoever was offering it to me. Wink, wink.
Yeah,
I think I just need a little bit more time to finish off some busy periods, and then I can get back into pool a little bit then, so I'll be able to have that free spare time. At the moment it's just a little bit hard for me, sadly.
I mean, that's brilliant, because we have a driver, don't we? We'll see this driver later on, and he's picked up Ronnie all the way from Wallasey. He's offered to pick you up from Farfield as well.
Oh.
I've been getting a lift. I mean, it's good that you can join. I mean, I've got to leave, unfortunately, to go back to play with student pool as I go back to Leeds. But yeah, with you guys and Ronnie, I mean, that's a dream team. And yeah, we've been doing singles tournaments as well. We have the Steve Smith Memorial 2023 champion among us as well today.
Who's that, by any chance, I wonder?
Yeah, you're very
probably
humble.
Andy again.
No, Big Al. The footage is on something called the 40 series. If you check out the 40 series, all my YouTube channels are linked. You can go on your phone, you can go on the computer.
Does anybody else turn up to these competitions besides you two?
You were offered to turn up to one. Well, I tried to get you down, but I don't think you got the lift in the end. But yeah, you're always welcome if you can get down. And yeah, so we have a new champion. We still need to do the ceremony for that one. And yeah, hopefully things will work out at the Upton Legion. And any more information on that, Nick, that you'd like to share?
What about which bit?
About the current captaincy and running of the place and running of the team and yeah, player selection.
Wait, who are you asking there?
Well, I don't think you know much about it at the moment, Al, but I think Nick might have a few choice words or anything. No, it will all come. It will all come well. It's a good bunch, and
I was looking at the fixtures. The last game I actually played was on the 30th of May.
Yeah, down at the Bridgewater, and a fine game it was as well.
And I won.
Yes, yeah, it was. It got us back into the game, didn't it? You got us 3-2 ahead in the cup game.
I won my game to make it 3-2.
And we went out of the cup, didn't we? Lost 4-3.
Yeah, the last two games got lost. The last two games.
This is a good time to talk, actually.
We both won, Andy.
Yeah, we were aided by Colin as well. He plays in the Welsh interleagues, doesn't he?
Yes, and he also if people sponsor him for competitions and pays for money.
Yeah, he's one of those players that a few people are doing that nowadays. And
but then he also plays county, doesn't he, for Farndon? Because that's where he lives, Farndon.
Another player coming quite a distance, but the attraction of this Chester Second Division is that it's a competitive league, isn't it? You do get some competent players in it.
You get some good games, then you get some rubbish games.
Yeah. So it's most teams have got a chance of being competitive, and Jack and Michael coming in, running the team. They've got a team which is, we're pretty much up there, aren't we, Nick? Around about mid-table at the moment.
Yeah. So
it's competitive, and especially for Ronnie coming in, it's a good standard for him to be playing at. at this stage in his life. Right, Dave's knocked in a one in the middle, and it's 1-1. Right, so we'll go back to that game later, and here we have Mr. Hall, Mr. Kavanagh. Has this guy been in touch with you, Al?
He did text me to ask if I was interested, and I just said probably around the middle of August I'll probably be a bit more flexible and being able to come down. So I just said I'll message you around that time, and then if you still need a player, then I can probably come down a bit more then, because I just don't want to say I can and then I can't. I'd rather just say wait until this period and I should be a bit freer then to do it.
That's great. We can see you there biting your nails on the left. Tense game. We're playing against a rigger around Christmas time. But this is a what we usually do. This is a first to two. We've got 3 frames, and it is the Legion team and potential Legion players, Upton Legion that is, against just random players from the Ellesmere Port League, really. I hope all of them are still alive, as has not been the case in the last 2 Christmas map episodes. So Nick, you're the captain. Who are you putting on first?
Last year I always put Arthur first, so...
So you put Jack Hall on first this time?
By lots of it, yeah.
So he's playing a guy called Dave Sharps, I think, quite a capable player in the Ellesmere Port region. I could be wrong, I could be completely wrong.
Isn't there someone with that name who played in the Chester League as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, that would be the same guy. Yeah. So you might know him. But yeah, this is going back to 2010. I was saying we had some recent footage. Well, this is the 2010 Ellesmere Port Winter League season. Now, Nick, I believe that you were close to joining the Ellesmere Port League this time out. Just a month ago.
Yeah.
Well, we see some blasts from the past here, don't we, Al?
We do indeed, yeah. It's a long time ago since I've seen some of these people.
Andy's got long hair there.
I mean, it's a different era, Nick. Really, it's nearly 15 years ago. Gosh, I'll still having a laugh.
And when I was a lot more fitter than I am now.
Yes, but I mean, living further away, it's not been as easy to get down. So, I used to just pick you up, didn't I? And we'd go down, and we didn't have far to go. The rigger, the away match of the team we're playing here, would have been the furthest, and that was 20-minute drive away. It was very convenient. But I mean, Chester Second Division's a better league to be playing in than this nowadays. But you do get more games. You get at least, you've got potentially 3 games a night. Quite often you can have 2 games a night. It's 2 halves of 6, followed by a decider if it's 6-6.
Yeah, this table was very slow.
Yeah, the cloth was speed cloth, but whether it was pretty reliable is another matter. Jack's managed to do some... Is that a good shot, Nick, there?
Yes.
We see Jack pulling these kind of stunts, don't we, on a Thursday?
It's
sometimes.
There.
What's that, Nick?
His hair's black in this photo, this one.
Well, yeah, like I say, we're going back 15 years. Yeah. Yeah, you see a slightly different game from Jack. Some of his pool is very much stronger.
Can't you see the difference in the way me and Andy used to look back then, Nick, as well?
Where are you? I can't see you.
I'm right by the bar with my hands crossed.
You had your hands near your crotch about a minute ago.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say Andy had longer hair then before.
Yeah,
Andy's right in front of the camera there now.
Yes, nothing changed that in that part, is it? Andy on the camera with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm determined to record less because I've got so much footage that we've had to make use of. But I'm at a good place with it now, everything. I've just got one more Ronnie video to make for his 92nd birthday. Oh, that's a bit Oh, who have we got? That's my dad's head. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we don't know if he's potted the black or not.
Right, well, you can assume he didn't, I guess, if we don't get back to it. Yeah. I mean, this isn't the kind of joys we get, really, if we edit. Because I normally edit all this out.
Come on, lads, we need to know who won this game.
Right, that's me. Right, we're back on. There we go.
Oh, Jack's having a shot, so he must have
Probably
missed.
fell off. Oh, has he put the white in the middle? Yeah, he's put the white in the middle and left the black on, I think. We could be going 1-0 down here, Nick. The Upton Legion could be losing again.
Well, yes, well, sometimes people play too positive at times, don't they, Al?
Of course.
I don't think me and Al are getting off that easily, to be fair, Nick. I think you might see us. Are you going to put one of us on next, actually, are you?
Yes, I'm guessing it's probably going to be you, Andy, with,
Right.
with your cue in the hand.
Okay, I'm on. Right. Now we've got my dad and James Callaghan, rugby player at the bar.
Yeah, I can see James.
I don't think you'll recognise this guy I'm playing.
No, I don't think he plays in the Chester League.
See what this is probably the dying swan, this break, Al. There we go. Can we have that background noise off, please? In the background.
Oh, can you hear the TV?
Yeah, we have the TV down or whatever.
Give me a sec.
Right, so Nick. Right, can I pull it back? Right.
If you get another go.
If I get another chance, yeah. I mean, would a good player clear these up? Oh, that's a nice spin back into the yellow, into the red.
Well, I know, but I expect some good players to do it. No, Paul Halliwell probably would.
Paul Halliwell played Dave Dean recently in the singles. I think Paul just about won that one. Yeah, and so did your first choice pick for the first game, Arthur. He played Dave Dean last season in the singles, didn't he? And beat him 3-2.
Yeah. Yes, and then we walked in later to play Fox's C, and Dave Dean came up to me and said, "Well, your guy only won because I didn't get to play on the table I wanted to play on."
Is that a valid excuse, Al? Is it? Do you think?
It's a typical classic Dave excuse.
Yeah, it's good.
Does he still chase cues in middle games?
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's known to that. The best one was where he put a vacuum cleaner extension on the end of his cue to try and help him clean up.
I remember our first game of the season he played with us. He is about 5 cues in one match.
He likes them as long as they're shorter than, as long as they're no higher than from the ground to his kneecap. He's fine with them. I also heard that he took a cue from a pub, just a cue that was lying around, a pub cue, sawed part of it off, actually in the pub, and then took it home with him, without even asking permission.
He must be banned from that pub, surely.
You'd think, wouldn't you? I sold him my pool cue that I've had, the one I was using here and what I had for about 10 years. 10, 12 years. I sold him it for 40 quid, and next thing he's sawed the end off it and it's gone green, so he had to throw it away. But yeah, you might actually get another defeat for Dave Dean by this guy just putting the drinks down, Mike Jackson. Later on, we'll see. The score 1-0 to Mike Jackson, I think, currently. Right, you can't see much because they're on Christmas decoration. Right, I've played that quite nicely into the corner. I've got a fair idea of what I'd do if I was playing him now, but this is me. Oh, what has happened there? I've gone to get the rest and the Christmas decorations come off.
That looks familiar.
I've been showing this for the last 5 years.
Why aren't you just concentrated, Andy, instead of messing about with plants?
Well, I did.
Aled over there in the corner.
Yeah, Aled do as well. He's loving it. Yeah. So yeah, Merry Christmas. I'm finally going to play a shot with the rest now. But I think my
It's
concentration
funny how
is...
many.
How many times I've shown that clip?
No. How many players we had at that point in the team?
We had teams of 12 and each player would play once. I remember we did that on occasion. I think we had 11 when we played the rigger. This night, yeah. 11 different people. Yeah. So I've missed that shot with the rest. I think I need to double that red really into the middle to have a chance of finishing in this visit. I mean, this is world rules. You couldn't do anything like skill shots back then, so a little bit more restricted.
Yeah.
But now this guy can get his yellow out and not leave me on. I mean, that's a great shot, isn't it? That's a wonderful shot. He's got his yellow out and he's potted it off the plant and he's on a finish now.
Oh dear, it looks like 2-0.
Would you say, Nick, that if he doesn't clear these up, he wants shooting? Or?
Yeah, would. Because I would expect to clear up.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
But it would be done in the right order.
It depends if you can see that long yellow now. It's not ideal.
What's wrong with the one in the middle?
It's awkward, I think.
Yeah, he's kind of cutting it back. He's missed that, but he's played a safety. He's probably grunted me, so it's a very good shot actually. I wonder why this guy still isn't playing. I think he had the potential to be still sticking around if he's in the area.
You could always come play Upton Legion's B team next season.
If you're watching, come and play. What, the Foxes B team or the Legion's B team?
The Legion's B team for next season.
I'm trying to get our attention here on the right. Yeah, if you'd like to play B team pool in the Chester Second Division, yeah, get yourself down. He's missed the yellow there into the middle, and I've got a chance here, but whether I'll.
Well, Andy, I know now would clear up.
Well, I'd have a good go. I mean, the black is kind of near the middle, and it's blocked from going in the corner pocket on the left. So I'd have to be in a good place for the black. I've missed the first shot into the middle.
What in the middle?
I mean, in hindsight, when you look at this, I think playing for the one of the two over the top left-hand pocket probably would have been better. But that's just all in hindsight, though, basically.
Yeah.
All play.
I mean, that's a very good shot to get on that final yellow there, and I think the guy in the Puma jacket is going to make it 2-0 to some random Ellesmere Port players. Right. So it's the third game. Who are you putting on, Nick?
Oh, and hope he bloody wins.
Right, it's Al versus Glyn Hughes. You can see it's Christmas time. Decorations on the lights.
Come on, Al.
Need to get some pride back.
If I recall this match,
No, that means you lost by that.
I'm not holding much hope for it then. Right. It's a very defensive break. Yeah, it's not going to be over anytime soon.
That'll be a foul break on Thursday, Andy.
What? Who's that? Whose break? Is that a Sid break?
luckily it's not Thursday rules, isn't it?
Yeah. That'll be a Sid break on a Monday, Andy.
God. Boring. There we go. Now we'll see if this game can. Well, it gives us plenty of time to chat, anyways. I think that might. You mean your strategy sometimes, Al, is to frustrate the opponent, isn't it? And it gets you many wins.
Doesn't work with me.
Yeah. And
To be fair, I very rarely played you.
Yeah, the two games you played, you got the better. But we haven't got much of we haven't got many data points, have we, really, for the amount of times you've played. But if Al gets back on this Thursday team, have you ever played the Thursday League at all, actually, Al? I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yes, he did at the Foxes.
Yeah, I remember you only playing a very, very, very little. If you played Foxes number 15 on a Thursday. I know you played a lot of the Monday League, number 15 Cottage, but Thursday League, I don't remember You know, having to think where the
Dragon?
7 you'd play.
Swords and Dragons?
I don't.
I don't think I played for them.
No, that was when Cliff took Simon Popplewell with him and Ronnie, Chris Cotton. Yeah. The Chris Cotton Cup and the Chris Cotton Conference were also played last year. Nick, that's one you'd like to win, isn't it? To prove Chris Cotton wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Gravis tournament. I'm sure.
I don't think Cup winning the league for Legions in my flat. I'm touching the Legions here.
Oh right, yeah. So you all got your individual player trophies. That's neat.
Yeah, but I've got the main one. What you get for the team? That's here as well.
What do you say? You got mats as well.
No, the main one. The main trophy.
You've got the main one. Where are you at the Legion now?
No, in my flat.
Are you got it in the flat? Have you?
Yeah.
What, the Chester Second Division main trophy?
Yeah.
Oh right, so you're kind of like all borrowing it for a certain amount of time, are you? And then you.
I think if they give it back for the AGM.
Wait, why did you think he was in the pub then?
Well, you said you've got the Chester Thursday League Second Division trophy right next to you. So,
Yeah,
so how?
Does it sound like if he's in a pub then he must be on his own?
No, I'm not in the pub in my flat.
That's what I'm saying. If you were in the pub, you must have been on your own then, because there's no sound at all apart from you.
Well. Nick's got such a loud voice. You can just like turn the volume up, and you won't hear any background noise. No. It begs the question though. To change the subject, it's like, how come you've managed to get the trophy for the whole year, and none of the other players are getting a look in? How come they can't keep hold of it for a while?
Nobody's football it, have they?
So you're just sitting there taking photos with it every day, thinking, yeah, this is my trophy. Ah, I see.
I did it when I did it where we won the league on Facebook.
Yeah. Right. Well.
And to be fair, I'm the only one who's been loyal to the Legion. Everybody else is buggered off. So that's all.
Well, just bring it on a Thursday league night, and then say, right, this is what we're playing for, folks. It'll give us some impetus to win. Or we could just have a team photo with the trophy and say, right, we've won it. You can't prove we haven't won the league.
This game isn't very pretty.
It's
opened
up a little bit.
That's it.
Just a little. Right, I'll just miss that yellow in the corner. Yeah, what do you remember about Glyn Hughes, El?
He was shit.
No, I remember he was very frustrating to play against. I remember him always playing in the last game.
His ball sort of he went not so much in this game, but in other games he could go safe and stuff, which was a bit frustrating.
Yeah, I remember having some good battles with him back in this era. Yeah, the Grace.
Where's this match being played at?
This is at the Grace in Ellesmere Port. I think Dave Dean played from the Grace not long ago. But
Has some time to go in the Grace.
I remember Glyn played for the right half and the wing half when that was open. Yeah, you used to go in there, didn't you, Nick? With John Ashton, who played for the Legion a bit.
Sometimes still go in there, catch up with John and go in there. And there's a couple of people saying, "Oh, you should come play for us on Tuesday night." I'm like, "Can't. Are you going to pick me up?"
Yeah, that's
one stage, John was on about to come to pick me up on a Tuesday night and play for the Grace.
Oh, John would have wanted to play for the Grace, would he?
Yeah, well, he lives around the corner for the Grace.
Is this after he left the Legion team or before? Good shot, Al.
After, I think.
Yeah, good guy, John. A good plumber as well.
Like one about coming to pick me up and take me to play for them on Tuesday, but then.
Yeah, I thought you were going to turn out for one of the Madison's teams on a Tuesday, but it turned out that Jack wasn't actually the captain. That's a lovely shot, Al.
He said, "Oh, I'll come pick you up," but that never happens.
But yeah, the captain.
I wonder what football match is on in the background.
We can probably find out what date it was and what would have been on. It looks like an awful picture. It's not like you see some footage from Sharks nowadays. You can see the football clear as day on a big widescreen TV. It's actually Man United though. It's kind of that red kit with a black chevron on.
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah.
Get back to uni, maybe you should set a team up in the Ellesmere Port League.
What, when I get back from uni?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be back unless something horrendous happens. Yeah, it's not that sort of uni now. Yeah, I'd put your favourite to win this one now, Al.
I mean, I guess on the positioning, but there's a couple of things looking at now I probably would have played differently, but again, it's all hindsight, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's clear. The story of unit, you could have joined, or you put your name down for Madison's, but then the captain, someone called Martin or whoever, changed his mind and decided to get other players in, didn't he? So that fell through. But and then you were playing Bagatelle a fair bit as well. He's kind of like a bit of a secret, isn't it?
Thanks anyway.
You've been playing Bagatelle for 15, 16 years now, right?
Yeah.
And currently at the Upton Legion Bagatelle team.
But for this season, yes.
This season.
And next season against the Spittle Folks.
Working your way around. Right, shot. I'll cut that yellow in.
Yeah.
Snookered
Because
there.
they want a new team and I'm going to be captain. So.
And you're captain tonight, but it's not working out for you. But we need Al to restore some pride for you here.
I mean, it looks low as hell, that table. I can't remember what it was like, whether it was always that slow or
I
not.
don't miss tables like that.
You're snooping, aren't you?
Yeah. Very good there. Very good notice there, Nick.
Just needs, might put a bit of spin on this maybe, Al. There we go. Yeah, it's a good shot because the yellow is still near the bag. I can see another player on the TV, but I couldn't figure out who it was.
There we go. The balls are stopped dead.
It's got lucky again.
I wonder whether at some point I could have just considered trying to jump just for the fun of it, but not from that position. It's too tight to the red.
Yeah, that's very true. It's also tough with the red being quite close to the yellow. You're not really fancying that jump if you're playing in the Moscone Cup. Yeah, it's an awful table, isn't it? Really, I don't miss tables like that. I have to say for the second time.
Wasn't a very good table.
Yeah, we just need to restore some pride here, don't we? Yeah, you've got the cushion. I don't know if you call total, but you got the cushion anyway. You've not left Glyn anything easy.
It's got.
I can't see because I'm in the way.
Yeah, big art on the way.
Oh, he snookered you.
Got away with it again.
That's what you mean, crafty Glyn Hughes. Yeah. Well, it's going to be it's going to be interesting. Wishing everyone a good, happy Christmas for 2023, but we will do that at the end. We've also got to return back to Mike Jackson versus Dave Dean. I have another apology to make, and that will be the basis for the next match. So we've got. We're now in 2024 and COVID is over, and all players present on this podcast are playing currently. Playing some good pool as well. Right, Glyn's got 2 here. And I don't mean balls, I mean 2 shots. As I'm sure most players have got 2 balls. He's screwed with his ball. With it, and he's got a long stick as well, as Glyn.
Very worthy of puns there. You could say he's taking a punt.
He is. He's going for it, isn't he? You can tell how cold it is as well. There. I mean, we're sitting here in July recording this. I mean, it's not the most. The sun's not beating down, but it's. But yeah, it looks blooming cold there. You see, some guy wearing his woolly hat. Right, he's missed, but he's snookered you.
I think every shot for the last friggin' 4 shots have been snookers. I've had to come to the table too, which is annoying. That's why I said at the start, if it was the one I remember, then yeah, it was a pain.
Yeah, I think the table needs a good brush as well.
I think that was me just as well, just trying to go, yes, so let's see if that will help me.
Giving the wood a good stroke. Yeah. try and pull the cloth so that the black moves and you can see the yellow.
Trying to look like I've got a plant to pot it from there.
Let's see. This could be a bit of an anticlimax. Kind of like a loose hand at the back. There you go, pulled it in. It's again, it's kind of still near the bag. It's. I mean, you look at. It depends if Glyn can finish these or not.
Well, good play with where the balls are.
Where's that white going? We can't see because Al's in the way.
Right, Al's in the way again.
Right, he's the white's up. He's got this red over the bag. Right, where's the white going now? Al's still not giving the viewers a satisfaction. I think this is definitely intentional.
I don't really want to see what happened there.
He's missed the black though, and where's the white? Where is the white? Oh, the white's gone in. That's brilliant. You've got a chance. You've got 2 shots at carry. There you go.
Did I finish it though? Did I finish it?
Oh, the white's down here, so that's not quite as good. But it's,
Wait.
well, maybe it is. To make sure you don't. Oh. Hang on a minute. I guess we'll never know.
That was a jump cut and a half.
Take it, you lost.
Well, Glyn's smiling, so maybe you did win. He seems really happy there. Right, Hammer Time Dave Jones. When we did that podcast to decide the fantasy champion, Dave Hammer Time Jones wasn't even in the group stages. So as an apology, we're going to see one of his matches now. Nick, I want you to tell us what you think of this guy. He's wearing that Man United shirt, the black one with the blue chevron.
I don't know. Is the end of the match recorded?
Watch your space. I'll put something on when I release it tonight, so you can find out. It means you'll have to watch it to find out if he did win or not. If you did win, Al. Right. Right. This guy. He plays one-handed sometimes. He cues with his knuckles. He's a character, isn't he, Al?
Man United fans in the way now.
This is Hammer Time. He do as he please. It's his match, and we need to apologise to him. So, he's playing a guy called Matt Primrose, and it looks like Matt's had 1 or 2 flukes already. Yeah, Dave Jones was an original member of Teppid 2010 with yourself, Al, me, and Jack Kavanagh. So yeah, this is around the era just before Teppid 2010 started. Check out all those videos as well. If you want to look as far back as competitions that were going on back then, which I've got recorded, it's all available on Teppid videos 2007 to 2008. Also check out the 60 and 40 series. It's all linked together.
Remember where they are.
Right, yeah.
Well, this is not a very good game, is it?
We'll see if Dave can get us well, I mean, it's over, isn't it? But we'll say Dave's playing for us just to see if we can give a store a little bit of pride. I mean, but we don't know if you won that one, do we, Al? So I think we did get that bit of pride. I'll put it at the end of the episode. Right, Matt's got a tough red in the middle. He's decided not to play it. He's going for red down the far left corner. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what mood Glenn's in, whether he won or lost. He probably didn't win. His arms are folded, looks a little bit fed up. Let's see if... Yeah, it's like cricket on the telly at the moment. Wow. Oh. Well, he's tied up Matt's Matt's red over the pocket there, which Matt's immediately got out, which is probably something I'd do.
Depends what if you need to get them out straight away or not. Yeah.
Can you see all my emojis?
Yes, they were dead annoying.
Is that what the bleeping is I can hear? Right, Dave, can you put it in the middle? Can you put it in the slot? No. Right. Al, do you like to get your balls out?
All the time.
Yeah, I as well. Definitely when the right situation calls for it. Yeah, do you remember I mentioned the wing half before, and Matt Primrose and Glyn used to play down there, and they had yellow balls and they had blue balls. Do you think the blue balls are good?
No.
Is there any good time for that?
Yeah, I think some people might consider it to be the best approach.
Maybe when it's snooker.
What, just for one blue ball?
If you remember, there was a season when there was a team in the Gardeners, and they had blue balls and purple balls, and the black ball was the silver ball.
Blue and purple. It's no good if you're colourblind then playing on those tables.
And the cloth was red.
What an eyesore that would be. No wonder they got rid of that. Complaints were made every week.
Either that or you got high.
Yeah, you don't need to drink, do you, if you got that kind of table. Oh, whoa! Great effort from Dave. Matt's on the black now. Oh no, Dave got another shot. He's got another shot. He needs to do something decent with this one.
Snooker. Snooking to death.
I remember there was a team in the Chester League that played with American pool balls one year. I think he's... Oh, has he covered that bag? Probably. It's probably not the worst shot there.
What team was that, Andy?
Well, I thought it was the Gardeners. If not the Bridgewater. That was an interesting table, wasn't it? The what's it called? The Chichester. The Chai.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very small table. It wasn't a bad table, it was very small.
Yes.
Where's he going here? Right, it's not easy now, is it? He needs to play probably... With the name Hammer Time, he's probably not going to play a nice dinky snooker here, is he? He's gone for a double and missed
He
it.
never played a dinky snooker. It was always that's why it was called Hammer Time.
Yeah.
No, he lost.
Yeah,
We need to watch the black big pot.
he used to mention a guy called Inofa Kush, a Russian snooker player, all the time. Oh, how has that missed? Has it missed? It's missed. Wow, miss of the century. I guess on those tables anything can happen.
I suppose he's going to turn wacky again.
He's whacked it again. Yeah. Oh well, in for penny, in for pound.
Wonderful.
Right. Yeah, it just depends whether... Well, we've lost, haven't we, Nick?
Right.
The British Legion team have lost either 2-0 or 2-1.
Who picked these players?
Right, Teppid shot of the season, winter 09-10. And this is Dave Jones. Oh. Oh.
It was a great shot.
Wasn't it just? And this is from the same visit. Whoa. Double hit, was it? Oh. Nice power shot from Simon Atkins. Aled now. Oh, yes. Against Dave Devoy, and Cliff Hurst doesn't look too impressed with that one. Nice cross double against the PLC playing at the Rake Hotel. Here's one from me. Right, so Roy Devoy missed a black. And I've played a black. Simon says, let's get wasted. James Callahan. Right, we're not going to see that one. Do you miss Sir Rob, or do you prefer farm foods? Or heron foods? This is another one we can't see, I think. Oh no, we're going to see it. Oh, that's a fine cut from Mike Jackson. Another one from this Christmassy night at the Grace. And it's Jack Hull. That's a lazy way. That's a lazy way of spelling Kavanagh. Yeah, I mean, I've probably seen better shots in my life, but he's perfectly on the black there. Very nice. Just coming the right side of the pocket to beat Baz Watson. Right, here's yours, mate. It's against our biggest rivals, the Sportsmen, who moved to the Gunners. No messing about there. Any more for any more. Right, it's me versus my dad in the Ellesmere Port singles knockout. which he managed to just slightly edge. So there's his important shot here with that master eye.
What was that one where we did the triples and we all played at the same club? And we all got wiped out to the first two rounds. I think I got through the second round and that was it.
Yeah, I can remember that. Yeah, sometimes the triples draw wasn't too kind. Yeah, that's right. You were playing somewhere and we were playing at home, and I think we lost 9-0 and you only got, I think you got one frame and you lost 8-1. I think you got the frame. Yeah, it was right, this is Jack Neal, and Aled and James Callaghan are having a sprinting race outside. That's why they kind of stopped his concentration, but yeah, nice black into the middle. It's you again, but I don't think we're going to see this. That was, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was the you when you played Graham White and beat him. That was the only match we won in the 3-man comp. The previous year, the 3-man comp was a league, and we were expecting it to be a league, and it was straight knockout, and we got absolutely trounced in it. But that black against Graham White was the only good thing that came from it. Yeah. Hammer time, Jones. Boom. Bit like yours against the Gunners, Al. Right. Al.
Yeah.
Are you voting for yourself there, are you? Looking back 15 years.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Well, what do you think, Nick? Who's your award going to from that pick of the litter?
I think I'll give it to Mike Jackson.
Yeah, that nice cut into the corner. Sorry. Yeah, I think Hammer Time Jones for me. That first part where he developed the red, which was tied up, I think it was. Yeah. So, have you got a different impression of Hammer Time after that match, Nick? After those shots? After 2 fantastic entries to that shot of the season tournament, are you all turned around on Hammer Time? He's a
Good
class.
putter, but he
Yeah.
needs to work on his safety game.
Okay, yeah. If you're listening, Dave, get yourself down to the Legion on a Thursday night, right? Right, this match continued. Mike Jackson and Dave Dean. I think we're currently 1-0 to Mike Jackson here. Week 10 of the Teppid 2011 tournament. Nice. Did he pot that? No, he's missed it. God. Deanie boy, what's he doing? It was a good effort, really. It was quite unfortunate. I think tables play much nicer than what they did back. I did like these tables with the on cue. I found these pockets quite generous. We had 1 pocket tournaments on them. Yeah, that's. But he used a lot of power then, did Dave? We can't see what's going on here, really. Do you know where this is, Nick? What venue?
On-cue?
Yeah, this is a very old on-cue club without any of the Supreme Winner tables.
Did I come to did I play there?
Yeah, you came. I mean, this is kind of the era when Scott Lomax would turn up and Dave was working behind the bar, and it used to. Yeah, I don't know if I should say, but yeah, Dave would fall asleep, wouldn't he, and they leave Scott in charge of the bar. No, he wouldn't do that. If Scott was behind the bar, he'd be as alert as anything. Yeah, you see that fruit machine hasn't changed. Didn't change in 6 years from when we were watching back footage from 2015, 2016 over COVID. Right, nice screw back from Michael Jackson. Your choice, Nick, for the shot of the season, 2011. No, 29010. Yeah, okay. A good time to think about this. Yeah, I mean the footage isn't great here. I don't know. I think he's asking for a total. Can you see that really clearly on your end? What do you think? Is it a total? Yeah, it's going off the cushion. And I mean, he's in a perfect position really to leave it to Dave. He's screwed that yellow in quite nicely. If it was up to you, Nick, would you have Dave Dean back on your team? Screwing these yellows in, taking them out quite nicely. But the black is tied up, that is an issue. Choosing to take the one into the corner first. Right, it's a decent angle here, he might be able to develop the black out. Oh, interesting, he's played into the corner. Double the black but came up short. Oh, he's got 2 shots. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's done that wisely really. He says the old world rules when 2 shots carry. So Mike has a cut on a red and then the black. But that's a nice shot if he stopped Dave from seeing the black. Can he get round? It's a bit hard to see really in this footage. Oh, the white's gone in. That's the second time he's done that. Wow. So that's at least 2-0 to Mike Jackson. And we'll rejoin for the last frame. Right, we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you reckon about Dave Dean going on off the black again?
Good.
He's at least 2-0 down. I'm not sure if we went from the start of the game, but
I mean, when Dave Dean could easily get frustrated.
less pressure with this being a group stage match.
I don't understand how he's in the Premier team.
Yeah. He's played county pool in the past, nothing recently. So do you think? Yeah, you think even as early as 2011, do you think he was beginning to lose it, Nick? Lose his touch?
I know they follow you and me and Big Album are probably better playing the Premier League would be.
I mean, Dave's a good player when he plays towards his best of his ability. He's a player who's a good potter. He can be tied up, but he's not a terrible player, even though his attitude's a bit anti-pool at times.
It's a black. It's a break here, I should say.
Not the best.
So got to give Dave his due.
Spread open a bit.
The fact that he can pop very well, indeed.
Nick, can you say anything good about Dave? Would you like to join in the compliments? Okay. Have you gone? No, you haven't gone. You just don't want to join him in. Dave Dean is a very good player on his day. Yeah, he is, Nick. I'll give you that one. No, that clearly wasn't Nick. That's Mr. Long Red there. But
I think Nick's overthinking here.
Nick? Oh, Nick's having a good old think about how to beat Dave Dean, possibly, if the match should come about.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah, down Mike Jackson is getting himself into some nice positions here.
I've never seen his dad play live, haven't I?
I think he played in the Steve Smith Memorial Cup down the on-cue when you were there. Unless you only played the League Cup. I think my dad's played in many League Cups at all.
Is it Marie? What was it? What was she Danish or Polish girl we had?
What, the Norwegian girl? You're close with
Norwegian.
Danish, yeah. Yeah, she would have been there. I think we had 18 players play in the Steve Smith Memorial Cup one year and about 16 in the League Cup. Or at least 12. Yeah, good times.
Good time.
I think this red might go into the middle here. The white's going to be running. Oh, there's another red that's come out somewhere. Where did that red come from? Lovely.
I mean,
That's great.
I mean, one thing we can tell by this footage, it's in the era when phone cameras weren't that good.
This is a video camera, this.
Oh, Mike.
Well, I think it is. Yeah, it must be a video camera.
That was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, two fantastic shots to get onto the black. Dave's got a lot of work to do here. I think he's going to tie him up with a little snooker.
Double run.
Yeah, the footage I can see is probably slightly better than what you can see on your end. But yeah, nonetheless, it's not great. I've got a lot better footage from that era. I think with it being so dark as well, it's not helping. If you tune in for some footage from JJ's in the extra, just see the link on the description. And there's also another match between Dave Dean and Mike Jackson later on in the Teppid 2011 for you to watch.
Wow.
I'll put a link in for that one. Don't get too excited, Nick. I know you love watching the Dave. Come off the...
Get in.
Okay.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Could have possibly done with hitting that black a bit sweeter, but it's all good, really. Dave's played another containing shot.
Has he?
A snooker, yeah. Mike's just... oh, if that was a total, he's come right round the back. Yeah, I think Dave's applauding that shot. That's a fantastic shot. Dave really...
He's in a bit of trouble here.
He's tried to do one of those... Matt Boylan tried to do one of them the other week, didn't he? Playing it into the jaw and then out again. Dave's missed that. I'm wondering... I mean, it's a great shot, but I'm just wondering why he's not moved the white or anything there. Just knock the black and put the black in. Second, yeah. Is that all we're going to see? Yeah.
Get in.
4-1 to Mike Jackson it was.
Get on, Maggie.
There you go. If you're looking for a team, might come down to join with Nick. I'm sure he isn't, but if he was, right. No, there's lots more teams that would have a seasoned player. Once played snooker against Joe Johnson, and very established within the Ellesmere Port League for 5 years, easy. 5, 8, 9 years possibly. Yeah, so that leads us to the end, and I know people are going to be looking at this and they'll be annoyed if it goes on too much at the end, thinking I've been listening to this for an hour 15 minutes, for goodness sake. Can't it just end so I can go and watch Coronation Street rerun or something from 1960? Right, so yeah, anything from you two guys to end?
Yeah, anybody who wants to play Corner Thursday next season, Upton Legion looking for players, the second team, and also the Spittle Bolts one player per team as well.
I mean, you say that and hoping that it's people who are local going to be watching these videos. What if it's someone in Germany or somewhere and you're just saying, "Oh, come and play with us, Spittle Bolts"?
Yeah, judging by the views of some of the amount of views I've been uploading some videos for 40 series or the 60, I'm getting the impression a lot of these people are from abroad or wherever. But yeah, by all means, if you can get down, Jack will pick you up if you're that good. Yeah, even if you're in Germany, possibly. Yeah.
He'll come and get you from the airport.
Yeah, come pick you up from the airport. Yeah. Any information on what we've seen tonight?
Yeah,
some good poll.
I enjoyed the tactical discussions we had.
Yeah, tactical affairs, some of it. Yeah. So I think we've just kind of covered some Christmassy pool played around Christmas time, and I'd like to wish everybody a happy Christmas for Christmas 2023. Can I trust that you two will also join me in wishing the listeners a happy Christmas 2023?
Yes, and we'll hope to do one soon, another one of these soon.
Yes, stay tuned for Christmas 22 next.
2012 going backwards.
So you mean 24?
Well, can we have some? Can we wish the viewers a very happy Christmas, please? 2023. Can we have a ho ho ho, Nick? This isn't your norm.
Oh, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
That's great, and I hope Santa empties his stocking. Have we anything else to say?
See you in 24.
We're in 24. Yeah, see you next year if I have the wherewithal to do any more of these with you guys. Thanks very much for joining me, Al and Nick.
No worries, my pleasure. See you later.
See you later. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
See, that's sitting in shorts and t-shirts. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
See you.
Short here. Glenn thinks he's lost it, but somehow Alan is not able to clear the yellow and the black on 2 visits, and Grace take a 1-0 lead. So on the replay, Mike Jackson quotes that Glenn always manages to win, no matter how badly he plays, and he's given Grace a head start to add to his good record so far this season.